Hi Aquarius, this is Kay. You're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to the channel and welcome to your reading. Let's begin. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and especially if this video reading resonates with you. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to get started here. Let's do it. We have transformation and change. So that's like the death card in the tarot. Major transformation and change. Okay, let's see these pussycats here. One's got a butterfly on the end of its tail. She's got the broom, the witch, okay. Alright, let's find out what the Lenormand has to say. What is it that we need to know, Archangel Michael? We got bouquet. So that's flowers. Flowers is all about love and admiration, happiness, being admired, that sort of thing. Alright, let's get a major arcana. Strength and courage. Major change and transformation. Okay, there's some kind of change, transformation, big change that you're being asked to not only consider but to take on. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay, Aquarius, either you're going towards somebody with the cup of love, or they are they're coming towards you. I just want to read the flowers because, boy, that's like right on. 9 flowers, bouquet. Beauty and a happy face is what I bring. Yeah, I am the gift that warms your heart, just like the cup of love in the Knight of Cups, right? I am your recovery and your well-being. No matter what card is before me, I will always change it positively. Fragrant smell of joy and happiness, a show of appreciation that could be on its way. Yeah, show of appreciation. These were used as a medium of communication in Victorian time because it became the code of lovers, a perfect way to covertly express love, passion, and appreciation. Yeah, it was like tulip mania, so it'd be a bouquet of tulips, but it doesn't matter. It's just a bouquet of flowers. It signifies a valuable gift that is to be given or received. So like I said, you're either going towards somebody or someone's coming towards you. But it's going to be a big change for you, Aquarius. Either way. Alright, let's get some more story. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what can we know more about this context for Aquarius? Thank you. The 8 of Wands. There's some fast-moving, passionate energy, communication. That's that communication it said in there too, right? It said it's like a way of communicating with someone covertly. I see that again. It became the code of lovers. Let's see here. I think communication, yeah. In the Victoria era, flowers were used as a medium of communication. Yeah. So some kind of communication. Alright. Passionate, fast-moving energy, Aquarius. Wow. Sounds really exciting. And then the Page of Pentacles, an offer with the start of a new page in your life. Chapter, new page. The Hierophant, that could be leading to marriage, something traditional, or possibly just something that the Divine has put an order in. The Divine has ordered from the cook that the two of you should, come to the restaurant and meet up. 5 of Swords. That's doing whatever it takes to be able to make something happen. Because I would say in this case, this is what you're going to be doing, whatever it takes to make something happen, to come to fruition. Or it could be meaning that it's if you don't, you're sabotaging your efforts. You're sabotaging your efforts. But to take something, to do something, to make something happen, to do whatever it takes to make something happen, under the guise of love for someone, that the other person is willing. The other person is going. It's not going to hurt the other person. In other words, in the Five of Swords, generally it has to do with you taking the swords from everybody and maybe leaving some for dead, kind of thing. But they have to go away without their swords, without their truth. Yeah, without their truth, you kind of stole that from them, because it became like whatever their truth was. It was, whatever your truth was, it had to become theirs. If they didn't like it, then they had to leave and leave the truth, leave their sword with you. But if it has to do with love, and you're doing whatever, the other meaning I get from the Five of Swords is you're doing whatever it takes to make something happen, that the person that is either coming towards you or you're going towards them is on the same page with you, like the Page of Pentacles. They're going to be accepting. They're going to be receptive. We have the Two of Cups. Well, there it goes right there. You're in love with someone, someone's in love with you. Okay, wow. And then the Moon. But right now, not all is revealed. Not all has been revealed to you. We've got the Six of Cups. Well, that's somebody that you have been thinking about for a very long time, or it's somebody from the past that you want to reunite with. Eight of Pentacles, that's putting in an effort, mastering your ability to make something happen, to manifest something. Eight of Pentacles is going to be working on making, coming together, making it happen, and making it last. The Devil card is, you're going to be obsessed with making sure that things go the right way. With the King of Wands, go the right way towards King of Wands, is the one, along with the Queen of Wands, of course. The King of Wands is the one who is going to meet every challenge and overcome every obstacle. They're always ready for overcoming, to taking on a battle. That's any challenge that they have to meet, they meet it head on. And they're very passionate and action oriented. So with the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil card, you have the wherewithal that the promise within you that you are going to make this happen, come hell or high water, right? Make this happen, come hell or high water. And so you're very persistent to the point of being obsessed with it. And in this case, it looks nice with the Devil energy. In this case, it looks nice. The Devil doesn't always have to be bad energy, but yeah. So King of Pentacles. Wow, you got two kings here. Let me see. Is there another one in the mix here? Or you're just making you're going to be the man that commits, or the woman that commits. This is a committer, someone who commits, because they're very grounded, and when they realize what they want, they not only go after it as a King of Wands, but they are committed to it full-heartedly. Like it'd be like you'd have to pry it out of their hands, They're going to be very, very persistent and obsessed about keeping it, clinging on to it, right? Clinging on to it. They're not going to let you go, or you're not going to let that person go. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, we got a really nice counterpart situation. Perfect counterpart situation, where the two of you, you got your backs towards each other. And it's funny too, because she has her back towards the King of Pentacles too, or they both have their backs towards him. So both of the kings have got their backs towards the queen here. The Queen of Wands, of course, you know, you see or they see you as being highly attractive. And of course the King of Wands is highly attractive as well. A good catch, you know. Very lively. You know, they're the center of attention at any party. They're the life of the party. They are committed and committed to taking action on anything that they desire. So I mean, you can see with the Devil energy here, the two of you would be like those two here. See, there's a woman here and a man here, and they're chained together, but very loosely chained. Oh, just a minute here. Hang on a second. Let me look closer. No, that's the Devil in the chair. That's a she-devil. Got my glasses in my mouth. She-devil. Oh yeah, they're both there. Okay, there's a man and there's a woman with really long red hair. So that would be you and this other person, your counterpart. There's some kind of energy I'm getting from Archangel Michael that the story is she is maybe have been I don't know, avoiding you. Maybe she has been reticent about talking to you. Perhaps the two of you had heated arguments in the past, because the Eight of Wands can be about, you know, arguing back and forth, like arguing, like upsetting, saying things upsetting to each other, usually through, you know, the electronic venue, because it's wands, right? It's flying through the air. They're flying through the air. So it could be that you were texting, you know, being mad at each other, arguing. Maybe phone call, could be emailing, or through friends, I guess, you know, word of mouth, something like that. You could have been arguing in person as well with each other, but I would say it's doesn't really matter. It's about the fact that you had some things to say that they didn't want to hear, that they then returned with something that they said to you that you didn't want to hear. And so it's been like a conflict between the two of you, and that's why she's got her back. If you guys were like this, I'd be going, yes. Yes, look at you guys. You're going to collaborate and cooperate with each other, but it's not the case. Okay, so she's got her back towards you, which means I can see now why you're a bit, you're clinging onto it, or they are clinging onto it. Aquarius, this might be you. This might be you, or this might be the other person. Like if you're, let's say you're a man and you like women, okay? This is your Aquarius, this is your person. Or this is you and this is your person. Okay. So however it resonates for you. I'm going to see how I go with that, just to keep it simple, right? Keep it simple. But in any case, I can see why they, if this is you, I can see why they have been, obsessed with holding on and clinging on to having you in their life in some way, like not pursuing you. I do that often. Not to pursue you. They're adamant about pursuing you. That Eight of Pentacles, adamant, working hard, just doing it, working hard to find a way to make sure that you stay in their life. Okay, that you stay in their life. All right. If we go with you being the feminine here, but it doesn't matter, because these are just energies, they're not gender. But just to make it simple, I would say, Aquarius, we're going to look at this as being you as the feminine, like the gender a woman, okay, with the gender, and you've got somebody who wants to pursue you. And it could be that there's, for some of you or one of you, there could be two people, two men in the picture. Perhaps it could be that you are married to this person, but the two of you are not really seeing eye to eye anyways. You aren't, like, it's like as though you love this person, but you're not in love with this person. Right? And it could be the same with this one, or that they are in love with you, but they just don't make you tick. You know, you might have been with them for a while or a short time, doesn't matter. In any case, all you can do is think about this guy here that you're on the outs with, because you get your backs to each other. So if it's not this guy who becomes the King of Pentacles, for one or two of you, this is going to be the King of Pentacles that you're with right now in some kind of relationship, a committed relationship, because the King of Pentacles is about commitment. King of Wands is about taking action. Okay, so let's see. We got the Six of Swords, moving from rough waters to calm waters, moving from rough emotional upset, with it usually being on the ocean, right? The water, the boat, but it's swords, so it's about taking lessons from what adversity you've gone through, Queen of Wands, that you've gone through, and taking lessons learned from that and moving into calmer waters. So finding a solution. There will be a solution. You are finding a solution to whatever. If it's you and this person who doesn't tick or rock your boat, doesn't tick your boxes or rock your boat, it's like you and this person, being both of these kings, you and this person, you're going to find a solution. If this is you and the person you're with who doesn't rock your boat, you're going to find a solution that is going to have the two of you not, to separate, to not be in each other's lives, or you're going to find a solution to figure out how you're going to fall in love with that person. It's not nice to love somebody but not be in love with them, and they're your partner that you have committed to for life. That's a very difficult situation to be in. But we have the Page of Wands here, so there is going to be something inspiring coming your way that's going to help you make that, to put as the solution into action. Put the solution, if that is, you're going to find out something that's going to help you say, I can't be with you anymore. This is your person you're with currently. Or something's going to come to them, and they're going to, they're both of these, right? This is the other scenario, that they're going to learn something, or something's going to inspire them to be able to open that door, reopen that door with you. And you're going to be, as I said, you are going to be on the same page with them. You may not be right now, but they're going to do something. Whatever it is that they're going to do, and it's not clear right now what that's going to be, but they do darn well love you, and you love them, right? It's just a matter of you not sidestepping their efforts to actually collaborate or cooperate with them. You got the Knight of Pentacles, but taking it slow, They're going to take it slow. We got another Page of Cups this time, an apology. An offer of love, apology, with the Knight of Cups, the offer that I love you, I admire you, I adore you. It's like, can we at least be friends? And then let's take it further than that even. Oh, look at the Page of Swords again. How many pages have we got here? We got all four of them. Page of Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. They're all here. Boy, oh boy, guys. Look at this. The Seven of Wands. That's you putting up some healthy boundaries with this guy, all right? Putting up some healthy boundaries. You definitely have new energy on the way, because look what we've got here. We've got the World, ending the chapter of whatever conflict has been between the two of you in the past. That is coming to an end, and the new beginning with all these pages. You got like 4 brand new pages in your chapter already about abundance and prosperity, about love, about passion, taking action, about love, and about the truth. About the truth. And what we're leading to is the Empress energy here. So, somebody wants to make you their wife. You may very well be evolving through this story as well, Aquarius. But somebody wants to make you their wife, the Empress energy. Right here. So it's pretty simple, guys. It is pretty simple. There's been some conflict between you and this person. And I'm going to ignore the other scenario right now just because it's easier. But again, it could be that you're with somebody right now and it's going to complicate matters for you to be able to be with this one. The two of you have their backs to it because right now you aren't together. You may not even be communicating. Okay? But this person desperately wants to communicate with you. You may have been arguing in the past, and that's where it was left with the argument. And this person has come to realize how much they care for you, how much they love you, that they want to ride in really quickly. The Knight of Cups is not the fastest, but it's pretty quick. It's faster than the Knight of Pentacles, that's for sure. But it's about finding that strength and courage to not hold back anymore, to find the courage to tame the ego, which is the lion, so that you overcome your ego fears. Because ego just represents our fears, some are deep fears. You know how we say that guy's got a big ego? He's got a big ego, and that's not a compliment, right? That's us saying, they're being a butthole. That's because they're coming across all confident and cocky and maybe kind of being like arrogant in the sense that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks or says to me. I don't care. I don't give a F. I don't care. You can think about me whatever you want. It's just a mask. It's just armor. It's armor. And what do we have armor around? Our flesh. Our flesh, our mortal being, that which can be damaged. And in this case, it's the emotional damage, the mental and emotional damage that we're trying to protect. Because if anyone sees how they really feel inside the armor, then they'll be exposed. They'll be exposed, and everybody will go, ha, 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 ha. They're pointing their finger, ha, ha, ha. You're a little man. You're this, you're that. You're not all that you think you are. You're not even confident. You're scared to hell. You're the kind of person who is just needs to, fluff up or bolster out your chest, right? Say, I'm all this, I'm all that. Coming across to everybody else, but in private, you think very little of yourself. You think very little of yourself, but you don't want others to see that. How little you think of yourself, so you have to put on this armor, this mask, and that's the ego. And we all do this. We don't, maybe, for the most part, most of us don't go to that extreme, but when we are being defensive or offensive to someone, defensive to someone, that's ego trying to protect us. That's our fears trying to protect us from other people really knowing the truth about what it is that's making us afraid. Okay, so this is all about this person needing to tame their ego, and I would suspect that they've been working really hard on doing that. And they want to continue working hard with the Eight of Pentacles here on trying to convince you that they've changed and that they want to have they want to have a relationship with you. They admire you. They have their sights on you in the sense that they They want to let you know how they feel about you, hoping that if you're with somebody, let's say you're with somebody, that you'll be willing, that you're really not in love with that person, and that you'll be willing to consider having a cup of coffee with them. Something, just simple and innocent. Having a cup of coffee with them. But they're afraid. The moon energy is spheres. They're afraid of how you're going to respond or react to them, and it's not clear to them how it's going to happen. But they have been loving and adoring you from afar, at least for a long time. For a long time. It could be that the two of you had some kind of relationship in the past, or just a friendship, and they've fallen in love with you. But in the meantime, the two of you have been living your lives separately, and that time and distance between you and them has just made them even more persistent, that I got to do something about speaking to my Aquarius person, my perfect match, right? My counterpart. I got to do something. I can't even let this go. I just got to do it. So somebody's really, really obsessed with you, loves you, and they're going to do whatever it takes to get you back on the same page with them. And hopefully not just a page, you got 4 of them. So 4 pages are all in your new chapter, because there's the World card here. In your new chapter, a new life beginning, a brand new beginning. It's transformation and change. Someone has transformed so that change can come about. Transformation and change. So the relationship can transform from what it was before to what it could be now. But it's going to be a major change. It might mean that the two, somebody's got to relocate. Someone's got to get it, leave their job. Pull kids out of school. I don't know. But it's going to be a life change. And you got 4 pages already in your brand new chapter. And that's just the beginning, right? That's just the beginning. It's going to, it's got the potential to go the distant, because we've got the 2 of Cups here, and we've got the Hierophant, right? And let's see here. We've got the solution, right? Okay, so we've got the 2 of Cups, the Hierophant, the solution, the flowers, the Knight, and then of course the theme card, which is transformation and change. So there is no doubt in my mind that somebody wants to, I'm sorry, and I missed this card, the Empress, with the World, of course, a new beginning, the end of not being together to a new chapter of being together, that you are going to, and you want to, accept their offer that they're going to come in with, which is like possibly going to be coming in with like, will you marry me? And like one of the first things that they're going to be communicating with you, it's going to be a lot of passionate communication, and they're going to make this offer, and they're going to say, you know what, I love you so much, I just want to marry you, I want to make you my wife. Empress. Okay? So that, there's a solution to the 2 of you not being together. And the solution could come with, I would like to have your hand in marriage. It's possible. Maybe not for all of you, Aquarius, but for 1 or 2 of you. And so this is what I got for you guys today, Aquarius. It looks lovely. And if you were honest, you really do love this person, even if you are with somebody else. You really do. Your heart ticks for them. It really does. And of course theirs does for you. All right. So best of luck with that, and take care of yourself. Please like and subscribe. Bye for now.